Hey, what's going on? Just want to make another video speaking a little bit, talking to the Hispanic community in general, but specifically, particularly the more of a European descended Dominican community, particularly in the United States, but any Dominican, basically. And the message is, though, a lot of people think that somehow this whole thing is a lost cause or whatever the case may be. These people, they don't really understand the true situation that we're under. It's not a lost cause. The only way it would be a lost cause if we finally do become actually Haiti. All right? Because the thing is, we don't have to be a majority. And this is where people get scared, I guess. They feel like we don't have the numbers. For one, where I live here, okay, the blacks that are here are Haitians. And this is not their country. This is not Haiti. They are foreigners on this land. This is not their country, their land. Every Dominican here knows that, right? But so over here, the European descended Dominicans are not a minority, all right? Here, we're not a minority, okay? So the thing is, also, we don't need the numbers. Okay, if you look through history, if you ever looked at encounters between whites and blacks, you see that the whites were always outnumbered, and in 9 times out of 10, the whites actually ended up triumphing over them. Even in our own history, during the War of Independence, Dominicans were vastly outnumbered by Haitians, and the Haitians suffered brutal defeats, And I believe the whites in South Africa have a similar history with those blacks over there. I don't know what happened with the French I believe the early 1800s. I don't know what happened there, but we're talking about different circumstances. I'm sure there was a lot of help from whites. This revolution that they had over there was over romanticized, and had a lot of whites help them destroy their own people, basically. So that's what ended up happening there. But if we needed the numbers, they would have succeeded over here on our side as well. They would have, but they didn't. So no, we don't need the numbers. The numbers is what we should aim for in the future after we establish our people, our territory, and who we are. Then we push for things that help us grow as a people, right? We push for policies that help our population growth, okay? That's something that we go for on the long term, after we get all these people out. All we need to do is unite as a people to get all of these Haitians out. That would do wonders for us. We do that, and then we can get back on the road to taking back our territory and once again becoming the majority here and pushing out these blacks. All right? So this is what is necessary, okay? People come on here, like these blacks, they come on here saying, oh, that I'm going to get banned. I don't think you understand exactly like what I'm doing here. You don't really understand it. This is like my 7th channel. I'm anticipating getting banned and coming back. you know. Every time I come back, I get hundreds of people that hear my message, and that's really enough, all right? That's really enough. I don't need thousands, hundreds of thousands. That would be nice, but really, I think we do pretty well with just a few hundred people, all right? It's a few hundred people, but we must spread this message amongst ourselves, all right? We have to keep that in mind as well. And yeah, it's basically a domino effect that I'm going towards, okay? Don't worry about my channel getting banned. It's gonna get banned. I'm gonna come back, you know, and that's all that really matters. I'm in this for the long haul. I'm talking about like forever, till my last breath, okay? And that's that.